Hello, it's Sir Squire here, back with another sort of short, quick video. Now, what is this one about? This is a bit of a theory I have. Now, we're going to be jumping into probably what should be the least important area on the Crusader Kings map, but is it? Is it? No, this is not the least important. Now, why is that? Good question. However, I am going to go take a look at a culture which shouldn't really have any importance. And this is the culture of the Han. Now, here's my question. Why is this culture even in the game? We have all these other cultures which aren't, but Han is. And not only that, but they have a unique unit, the Chukunoku. Really? Really, Paradox? You're going to add a culture. Not only are you going to add a culture, but you're going to give it a special unit. Now, what could this possibly mean? Well, I have a small theory. Now, this is just a theory. However, I think the Paradox devs are hinting to something here. Now, what is that, you ask? They ask. You may ask. I think it's quite obvious. I think the Paradox devs are going to be adding China into the game. No, hear me out here. Don't jump on this like, oh yes, China. No. I think this is a theory. Right, this is a theory. Now, the reason for this theory is quite simple. Now, first of all, why would you add these people in the first place if you were never ever intending on doing anything for them? Like, they're on the corner of the map, right? They're all the way down here, right? Like, everywhere else, culture, like, you even have just Russian, alright? But you could have just given them this thing, Chateau, which has compound bows, or Toyun, or Tangut. Alright, but you say that might not be enough to convince you that Paradox is actually adding more of East Asia. Alright, and granted, this is a bit of a theory, but here's where we come to the juicy stuff. Alright, here's where we come to a bit of a juiciness. Paradox in Crusader Kings 2, you could only play Europe at first, alright? Okay, thanks for the money gain. That's not true. Now, I'm sorry, but they are not going to be keeping many players unless they add a lot of quality. Like, it's already a quality game, don't get me wrong, but you can only keep players interested for so long with the base game. Here's what I'm thinking. Can you please stop firing events? They are intending a massive Asian update. I mean, it makes sense. We have the Khan, the Mongolia. We have Mongolia. We have so much that could be used, that could be done with this area. I mean, we got the Northern Lords, but I really believe, and I'm not sure if this is true, but based off the fact that we have these special unique units, that Han is a culture in this game, which blows my Chinese. Paradox. Chinese culture group. Where's China, Paradox? It would be right over here. But the point I'm making here is, I think there's something we aren't being told. Maybe this is something they want to keep a secret. Maybe they don't actually intend on this, and are just like, oh well, we'll add Han just to make those people who want China, make them a bit happy, right? You never know. But hey, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I kind of want China in this game. It'd make mega campaigns interesting. It would add so much if they expanded this area. So maybe this is wishful thinking, but I don't know. The Chukunoku archers, the fact that there's a Han culture in the game that gets these, like, I'm sorry, but most cultures don't really get, like, okay, I'm choosing really bad examples here. Don't get that much, especially in Africa. Wait, never mind. Especially, where is it? There's like a lot of cultures that don't have these. Like most of Europe, Anglo-Saxons are example that does, but Ireland, Gaelic, Cornish, Breton, German. Now I realize German get things later. Bavarian, Avar. Wait, Avar get horse archers, I guess. Lithuania, I forget forest warrens. I didn't even know this was a thing. But yeah, there's a lot of areas that don't get things, like Ireland, which is in the mostly played area, and then we have things like the Han that do. I don't know about you, but I feel like this is kind of a good example of what Paradox could do with the game, and I'm really hoping that they do take this game in this direction. I'll see you next time. Bye.